We are going to start laying down today. So all the way down on your back, we're going to do a bit of a hip release. Come all the way down and just lie down comfortable. Line up your heels in line with your sit bones and your knees pointing towards the ceiling. Let's start with our right leg and extend your right leg long along the mat. Once it's fully extended, rotate your foot outwards. Your inner foot's facing the ceiling, and then drag your foot back in as your knee is off to the side. Once your heel is towards your bum, butterfly your knees together. Now rotate your foot in and lengthen it long so that your inner foot's facing the floor. Rotate your foot so your inner foot's facing the ceiling. Bring your heel towards your bum and butterfly your knees in. Extend your leg long medially. Rotate laterally. Bring your heel towards your bum, knees out to the side, and butterfly your knee in. So it's just a very gentle release of the hips. Open the knee and drag it back in. Let's do one more. Extend it long. Open it up and drag it back in. Reverse direction. So let the knee fall open to the side. Extend it long with your inner thigh facing the ceiling. Now rotate your foot in, dragging your big toe into your knees. Open your knee. Extend it long. Rotate and drag it back in. Open. Extend. Rotate it back in. So you kind of want your foot to be dragging on the floor the whole time. It's a little bit awkward with a mat, so if you go to the edge of your mat, that might feel better, but otherwise you just deal with it, crinkling it up for a second. One more. Open the knee out to the side, let it fall. Extend the leg long, rotate your inner foot towards the floor, and drag your knees back together. Other leg. Extend your left leg long along the mat. Rotate your leg so your inner foot and your inner thighs facing the ceiling. Then drag your heel towards your bum and butterfly your knees together. Rotate your leg so your inner leg and big toes towards the floor. Open up your leg. Bring your heel towards your bum as you butterfly your knees together. Extend. And rotate. Drag it back in and butterfly. It's very gentle. You don't have to fully engage anything yet. Drag and back in. I might have to switch directions. The sun is in my eyes. Open and drag it back in. Last one. Inner thigh facing the floor. Now inner thigh facing the ceiling. Bring your heel towards your bum and butterfly your knees. Reverse direction, so let the knee fall open. Keep your leg open as you extend it long on the mat. Rotate your toe and drag your knees together. So you're going to drop your knee off to the side. Keep your leg open as you extend it long. Rotate your foot and then drag your inner thigh up. Open it out. 3 more. Extend. Rotate it in and drag. So if you go back to the classic Pilates method, you do a whole series of this to warm up. You do this with your leg, you do some of it with your shoulders, you do some of it with your neck, and drag it back in. Hold it here. Heels in line with your sit bones, pelvis is in that neutral position. Again, not much work right now, we're just focusing on the warm up. Spill all the water into your belly button and slowly peel yourself off, 1 vertebrae at a time into your bridge. Double check your bridge, wiggle your toes, knees pointing straight. You should be able to swallow and then roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, nice and slow, all the way down through to the neutral pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, peeling yourself off. 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, stay. And exhale, use your core to roll yourself back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale. Start with the pelvic floor. Lift the pelvic floor. Tighten, lower, middle, upper. Peeling yourself up. Inhale, stay. Now think about upper, middle, lower. You're unwinding 1 vertebrae at a time. 1 more time. Inhale, focusing extra on any parts that come down in a chunk. Take a little extra time in that chunk spot. Inhale, stay. And exhale, roll all the way back down. Nice and slow. Good. Roll yourself onto your side. We're going to start today with our side leg. So the first one we're going to do is that forward and back. You can either lie all the way down, or you can add, we did this a couple weeks ago, where you added your upper body up. So you're up on your elbows, fingertips are up by your ears. Slide this shoulder away from your ear so you have space and it's nice and strong. Bring that top foot up, hip distance height, and scoot your legs about 45 degrees in front of you, 45-degree angle. Hug the ribs in nice and tight. As you bring your leg forward, lower your ribs towards the floor a little bit more. As you flex your foot and bring your leg back, lift the hips away. Notice you're not arching your lower back. Point your toe and lower your ribs towards the floor. Flex the foot and lift the ribs away, not arching the lower back. Point and reach. Exhale, flex and bring it back. This upper body part's just an option. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, flex and bring it back. Let's focus on our ankle for a second. Really pointing your toe. Now flex and reach through your heel. Squeezing your glutes. You're going as far forward and as far back as you can without any movement in your hips. So they're not rocking forward and back at all. They're staying the same. Reach. 3 more. Inhale, point and lower. Flex and lift. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Your leg is just staying hip height. Last time. Lower. Good. And lift. Bring it back right in line with the other leg and lengthen it straight down. Lengthen the whole body down. Let's lengthen the whole body down. Hips are stacked. Pull the belly button and lift the pelvic floor. Right here hanging out should feel like a challenge. Lift the leg as high as you can. Flex your foot and bring it straight back down so it doesn't touch, it just grazes. Inhale up. Exhale, hug the ribs together and bring it down. Inhale up. Someone's pushing your leg down and you're resisting. Resist, resist, resist. Inhale, or you can think about a big ball between your ankles and you're squeezing all the air out of the ball. Inhale. Exhale, flex and bring it down. Your body's in a straight line now, so if you haven't shifted your legs back, bring them back so that you're in one straight line. 2, flex and bring it back. Last time, inhale, point and reach. Flex, keep your leg long and drag your toe up your inner thigh. Then extend it straight up to the ceiling. Flex the foot and bring it straight back down. Drag your toe up. Extend, flex, and bring it back down. What are you doing with your core right now? Inhale. And exhale, compress your core. Use your abs. Inhale, wrapping everything around your core. So remember that cough and hold position last time? Inhale. Exhale, you cough and hold your core. Let's reverse directions. Bring it straight up to the ceiling. Stay here and just bend your leg. Really tight, tight, tight hamstring. Then flex your foot and squeezing all the air out. Point your toe and lift it up. Squeeze the back of your leg. Make this harder than it is. Flex the foot and lengthen it all the way down. Up. Bend. So what you want to avoid right here is just kind of a flopping down. Flex. It's mindful. 2. It's tight, tight. Flex and bring it down. Make sure you're breathing last time. Up. Flex and extend. Both legs are long along the mat. Hug the ribs in nice and tight. Get a little space, a little lightness under the side of your waist. Not space, lightness. Bring that top foot up, only hip distance height. Bring that bottom leg to join the top leg and then lengthen them straight to back down. Top leg comes up, it's stuck there. Bottom leg joins it and lengthen it back down. Hip distance height only. Up and bring it back down. Inhale. Inhale, exhale, compress and bring it back down. Up, up. Good. 2. 1 more. Now glue your legs together. They're stuck together. Put the top arm on top and upper body and lower body comes up together. You're between 2 sheets of glass, so you're just shortening the distance between your ribs and your hips and lengthen it straight down. Lift the pelvic floor, hug the ribs in, and reach up. Good. And resist coming back down. So, do you know that today is the 51st live streaming class of the year? 51st. That means next year it'll be a full year of live streaming, which means that needle point I bought like 50 weeks ago, I should try to finish before next week's class so I can say I did it in a year. Apparently needlepoint maybe is not my extra hobby. 1 more. Up. I'll try to finish it and show you next week. All the way down. Shift your legs again, back to that 45. Bring that arm up over your head. Inhale, reach your arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, shorten the distance between your ribs and your hips and roll yourself up into that crooked V or hold on to your legs. Open yourself back up to the front and then lengthen it all the way back down. Remember, you can do this as a side crunch. You don't have to come all the way up. Inhale, shorten the distance. Exhale, up into a crooked V, only on most of one bum cheek. Open it back up to the front first, trying not to lower too much, and then lengthen it back down. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, open. And exhale, bring it back down. 2, inhale. So this is the 51st, but it's the 52nd week since we went online, because the first week we didn't live stream. I just wrote things like, do little stick people for you all the way down and lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. So today is actually the 52nd week, which is bunkers. Onto your back. Make a little diamond with your hands and put your tailbone in the diamond of your hands. I want everyone to start there. Reach your legs straight to the ceiling and flex your feet. If your legs look like this and it's really hard and they're not going straight today, that's totally fine. What I want you to do is bend your legs to a 90-degree angle. So you have the option right here of 90. Notice how everything's a strong 90, not flapping, no legs, strong, or as straight as you can go. So you choose what feels good today. Open your legs as wide as you can, and then bring your legs together. Inhale, open as wide as you can. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, exhale. This is a great exercise. Well, it's awesome for your inner thighs, but it's great, which support your knees. But it's also a great way to practice your breathing and practice your core strength without adding any movement in your spine. So inhale, exhale, compress your core and bring it back up. Inhale, hug your ribs closer together. Lots of different cues to get that the core engaged, your transverse abdominis engaged, the one that wraps all the way around, holds great posture, holds your organs. It's a great muscle. Inhale, exhale, compress. If I'm doing the breathing and it doesn't feel good to you, or it feels like it's too quick, you can always slow down, not speed up. You can always slow down. You can change your breathing. As long as you're breathing, that is the most important part. When you hold your breath, your blood pressure goes up pretty quickly. So just focus on breathing. Inhale, exhale, hug. Flex your feet if your legs are straight up and if your legs are bent. Really reaching through the heels or reaching through the knees if they're bent. Inhale. Good. We've got 8 left. As wide as you can. If you have sensitive hips, you don't have to go as wide as you can. Just shorten the distance. Maybe shoulder width. Maybe just a teeny bit past your shoulders. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Good. And now everybody straighten your legs, if not just, even if it's just a little bit, and point your toes. You're going to open as wide as you can again, and then cross them in the front. So that's fine if they're bent. Inhale, but it just won't be 90-degree bent. They'll just be a little bit straighter than your 90 degrees, so you can get your knees over each other and crisscross. Inhale. So not speeding it up. Keep it so that you can get that full opening. We want as much of a lengthen as we can. Inhale, open, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale. Hug the ribs in tight. Great. Here we go. Let's go for 4, 4. And reach. And 3. Good. 2. 1 more. Now back to flexed feet or 90-degree knees. Finishing off for 10. You can do it. 9. If you'd like to add that upper body, keeping it curled up, you can. As long as you can keep your spine in that neutral position. Uh-oh, I talked too much. I'm going to say 4 maybe. 4? Yeah? 3? Wide. Don't shorten the distance. I just did. Let's do 1 more extra. As wide as you can, as wide as you can, as you can. And bring it in. Nice work. Hold on to the back of your legs. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, rock and roll yourself up. Note that I didn't make you do a teaser to get over here. And let's switch sides. They're coming. Don't worry. I'm not cheating you out of teasers. Okay. Up onto your elbow or all the way down if that feels better. Fingertips up by your forehead. Shift your legs so they're slightly in front of you. About just slightly, 45 degrees maybe. Bring that top leg up, hip distance height only. As you bring your leg forward, point your toe and lower your ribs towards the floor. Flex the foot and bring it behind you, lifting your ribs away from the floor. It's not a crunch and round forward and a lengthen and extend back. You're trying to dip your hips, ribs towards the floor, flex the feet, and lift them away from the floor. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, flex and extend. Good. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, flex. Keeping that leg in the same plane, so it's not lifting and lowering at all. Inhale, point and reach. So I have a funny story. Mike and I, it's warm here. Well, I mean, warm for March. It's like 40s, upper 40s, maybe 50. Anyways, upper 40s, let's say. So Mike and I were going to go for a bike ride on Saturday too. And it was breezy when we left. And we were like, ooh, it's kind of breezy. We were going to go out towards the marina. Bring your leg directly on top of the other leg and lengthen it straight down. Lengthen the whole body down and shift it into one straight line. Lift a little bit of lightness under the side of your waist. Squeeze your tush together. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift the pelvic floor. Then bring the leg up. Flex the foot and resist it coming down. Point your toe and lift as high as you can go. Flex and lower it down. Anyway, so we're going to go out to the marina. And if the marina in our area is like outside of town, kind of to the west, there's no houses really or anything. It's just farm and the airport and just flat water and land. So we get to Main Street. We have to cross Main Street to get to that flat part. We get to Main Street and it is like crazy pants wind. And we're looking out. Good, you have 3 more. We're looking out and there is like a dust devil. You know, one of those like kind of turny dust devils coming towards Main Street from the flat part. Okay, good job. Hold that top one up, hip distance height only. Bottom leg joins it. Lengthen them down together. Inhale up, inhale join, exhale bring it down. So we are like, uh-oh, here this comes, this is crazy. And then the light turns green, so we have to start biking. So we're biking in this like mini dust storm, and there's 3 tumbleweeds coming, like rolling across the road towards us as we're trying to stay upright on our bikes to cross the road. It felt like being from Wisconsin, there was no such thing as tumbleweeds coming across the road last time up. Both legs together, bring them both up together, add the upper body. I shorten that distance right here, ribs to hips, and lengthen it straight down. You're still in one straight line. Shorten the distance between your ribs and your hips. Oh, I skipped one. I know which one I skipped. That's okay. We'll come back to it. Lift. I was too chatty about the tumbleweed. So I felt like, you know that Wild West song you can kind of hear when you see the bar doors swinging and the tumbleweed rolling across the dirt? That is 100% what was going through my head. Besides, oh, I don't want to do this. Who bikes in the wind? Anyways, so we make it across Main Street. We don't get hit by the tumbleweeds. Last one. Hold it up and lengthen it all the way down. Now, drag your leg up. This is the one I forgot. Drag your leg up. Extend it straight to the ceiling. Flex the foot and lengthen it straight down. Drag your toe. Extend. Flex the foot. It was very Wild West. I wish I could have had a little video of it. But in the end, we decided to turn around and not go out towards the flatland wind tunnel of Cache Valley. And we went up Smithfield Canyon, which is in a canyon. It was both the canyon sides were blocking the wind, and it was fantastic. There was not any wind up there. And kind of the cool part, if you're not from Cache Valley, is you get to the top of this canyon, and there's a parking lot, and we were on our bikes, and a whole bunch of people were loading their cross-country skis, last one, into their car. So it's kind of cool. You can do both those on the same day. Let's reverse directions. Bring it straight up to the top. Squeeze your hamstrings. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Flex your foot and then lengthen all the air out between your legs. Point your toe and lift. Make this harder than it is. And then flex and bring it down. Good. What are your abs doing right now? Did you just sink into the mat? Did you forget about that little lightness you're trying to keep under the side of your waist? Not pushing it into the mat. Thinking about engaging your core to lift it away. Last 2. Drag, extend, flex, and bring it down. We never do this at the beginning of class. I thought it would be kind of fun. And lengthen it all the way down. Shift your legs slightly in front of you. Bring that top hand over your head. Inhale, shorten the distance between your ribs and your hips. Exhale, roll up into that crooked V up. Inhale, open it back up to the front. And then exhale, lengthen. Let me show you the modification. Inhale, shorten the distance to the ribs and hips. Exhale, come up a little bit higher and rotate onto your bum a little bit. Inhale, roll back to the front and exhale. Lots of ways to do this. Inhale, exhale up as high as you can go or with bent legs and support. Inhale, open and exhale. exhale, lengthen it back down. 3, inhale, exhale up. Inhale, open, and exhale, bring it back down. 2, inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, open, exhale. Remember, this whole side leg series is really great for your hips. It's really great to support your knees. Inhale and exhale, lengthen it all the way back down. Roll yourself onto your back. We're doing one set, short set of inner thighs. Hands come underneath your bum again. Let's support our bum for this one. Flex or support our lower back by holding our bum. Feet flexed. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. We're doing one set. Inhale as wide as you can. Exhale, close. An option is to bend your legs at 90 degrees. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, good, reach. Let's not speed it up, that was my bad. Inhale, exhale, compress and close. Good, here we go. 4, reach. 3, pull it in. 2, really reaching through your heels or your knees, last time, up. And bring it in. Good, extend your legs along the mat. Reach your arms over your head and one hand comes on your rib cage. Inhale and separate your ribs. Feel that good separation and good release of the abs. Now exhale, draw those ribs together, hugging them in nice and tight. Now that's where you get to keep them. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. As you roll up, bend your right leg. So you're gonna roll up, bending your legs, sitting up tall, arms come up towards the ceiling. Stay here and reach your arms towards the ceiling and switch legs. Now roll down slow, 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 slow. Good. Arms come over your head, ribs stay hugged. Inhale, arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, peel yourself off, reaching your arms up towards the ceiling, getting as long as you can. Switch your legs and slowly roll back down. Remember, your options are to walk up your leg. Inhale, exhale, walk up that leg. You can stay here and then switch your legs. Keep the support and roll back down. Good. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, peel yourself off, reaching up, neutral spine, switch, and lengthen it back down. Good job. Inhale, exhale up, and switch, and roll back down. Just a couple more. Inhale, exhale, and lengthen. Switch and roll back down. Notice how much it forces you to engage your core at the top when your arms are up. Inhale, exhale, keep your core tight and switch and roll back down. Let's do one more each leg. Inhale, exhale up and switch and roll back down. Last time. Inhale, exhale up and reach. Switch and slowly roll back down. Good. All right, lucky us. We're going to go into a teaser series today. We're going to start with the modified teaser. You can stick with the modified teaser, including doing modified with the add-ons through the whole thing if you want, or come back to the modified teaser. Legs are bent, feet are in line with your sit bones. Arms come over your head with your ribs still hugged in together. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, curl yourself up as high as you can go in a curled position. Look down at your pelvis and try to keep that as neutral as possible. If you need to add that tiny little pelvic tilt into the imprint, you can, but try to keep it as close to neutral as you can. Stay here and just bring your arms over by your ears without lowering your body, and then lower your body all the way down. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, stay exactly where you are, just bring your arms up, and then exhale, peel yourself down. Would it help if I told you how many we're doing of each series, pretending that I keep count the whole time? We're going to do 5 of each. Inhale, and including this one that we're already almost done with, we have 4 add-ons. Inhale, exhale up, inhale arms, and exhale, lengthen it all the way back down. Quick math, how many teasers is that? Okay, extend your legs long or stick with that one. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, upper body and lower body comes up into teaser or into boat with support. You stay here or bring your arms up by your ears and then unpeel yourself all the way back down. So do which one feels best for you. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, arms. I won't tell any stories. We'll just count. 2. Inhale, arms. Exhale up. Although maybe stories during teaser would help. So you can do it without too much, with a little distraction. But then I might lose count. But we have one left. Here, I've got my fingers going. Last time. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale, arms. Exhale, slowly, 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 slowly. Good. Now, inhale, arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, up just like you just did. Straight or bent legs. Inhale, bring your arms up by your ears, or if you're down, stay. And you're going to lower and lift your legs 3 times. If you're on your back, just lift your legs up a little bit. Hold it up. And now all unpeeling, unpeeling, unpeeling. Let me show you the modification. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, stand, bring your arms up by your ears. Inhale, lift and lower your legs 3 times, or alternating legs. Inhale, roll all the way back down. Got it? Inhale. Exhale, peel. Inhale, arms. Exhale, slowly unpeel, unpeel, unpeel. I think this is the hardest part of today. You've got it. 2 more. Inhale. Oh, I forgot to lift and lower legs. Look who's remembering. Stay up and roll back down. Oh, cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Is this last? Now I lost count. I don't know if this is 4 or 5. I think it's 5. Lower 5? 3, 2. This is 4. I am not on the game. Hold it up and unpeel. Okay, here I will think now. Last one. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale, bring your arms up by your ears. Exhale, lower and lift the legs 3 times, or straighten and bend. 2. Hold it up and slowly unpeel. Good. All right, last set. Inhale, arms. Exhale, upper body and lower body comes up, or hold on or stay down, and you're going to rotate side to side to side. One more time. Hold it center. Arms come back up by the ears and unpeel yourself. So we're doing 2 each side. Wow. Inhale, arms. Exhale, up. Inhale, bring your arms up, bending them, and rotate 3. Nope. Hold it center, reach your arms up, unpeel. Good job. I'll show you the modification if you're down on the modification. Inhale, arms. Exhale, peel yourself up. Inhale, bring your arms up by your ears and float them down. Rotate side, side, side. Hold center, arms come back up by the ears and unpeel yourself. 2 left and we're calling it done. Inhale. Exhale, peel yourself off. Inhale, bring your arms up and rotate. 1 more each side. Hold center, bring your arms up by your ears and unpeel. Last one. Inhale. We've got it, right? Good form, chest is lifted. Bring your arms up, float them down, rotate. 2. 1 more each side. Hold center, lift them straight up and peel yourself down. How did that feel? 20 teasers today. Hold on to the backs of your legs, hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock and roll yourself up. Nice. Okay, we're going to go into crab. The modification for crab is to come down onto your elbows, or you can be light on your hands and tap side to side. You don't have to bring your hips up. If you want to bring your hips up, separate your fingers nice and wide and have them pointing to the sides. Avoid sinking into your shoulders like this. Lift them up. Hug the ribs in, lift the pelvic floor, and bring your hips up. So not hips up straight, just a tiny little dip. What you're going to do is dip your hips down without dipping your shoulders, lift them back up, and then tap over to the side. Slow, center, side. Hold it center, dip the hips down. Lift them up side the other direction. Tap side, center, and side. I'm going to show you the modification. If you're back here, you're going to drop the elbows down and up and tap side. Side, hold center. Drop the hips or the elbows, depending on which position you're in. Compress the core and rotate. And rotate. Center. Drop the hips, not the shoulders. And lift. If you're dipping your elbows, keep it out of the shoulders too. It's the elbows going straight back, not the shoulders coming up to your ears. And lift. Tap side and side. Good. Center and dip and lift. Perfect. And center and down. Last time and lift. Tap side. This is a nice break from those teasers. Center and bring it down. Butterfly the legs. Good. We're doing that stretching challenge. It's a 30-day stretching challenge, like 10 minutes-ish a day. Today's day number 2. And I asked for requests, and someone requested butterfly, and I was like, oh, duh. We hadn't done butterfly yet. So that I had already made up a whole bunch. But it's coming. If you're my favorite butterfly girl, it's coming. Roll all the way down. Make your hands into a little diamond. Place them underneath your tailbone. Hug the ribs in nice and tight and float your legs up into a tabletop position. Right here, if you're feeling pretty good and you can keep your back nice and quiet in the neutral position, you can let go of your tailbone and have your hands by your side. If you're doing this and you feel really strong and stable here, you can add that upper body curl. I don't want any movement in your lower back. Inhale. As you exhale, flex your feet and push your legs away. Inhale, bend it in. What I want you to think about right here is pushing your belly button towards the floor instead of towards the ceiling. Hug the ribs together and then resist it coming back in. Exhale, push it in. Inhale. Now, you want that lower back to be really quiet. It's not lifting as your legs go away. For 3, and reach. 2, your neck is relaxed no matter which position you are in. Last time. Hold it in a 90 degree and tap your heels down, alternating heel taps. Keeping your legs like they have a brace on and they're not changing the angle of your knee at all. Hug the ribs in tight. Good. Stick with this. Or after this one, bring them both together, tapping down, no lower back, and bend and up. Keeping them at 90 degrees. If you're doing this and you're like, Kate, this is easy peasy, you can straighten your legs a little bit more. Pull it in. Hug it in tight, but keep the spine neutral and strong. Good. 4, 3, 2, really good. 1 more. Hold it up. Extend your legs as straight as you can, and you can do 1 leg at a time, slowly lowering it down, and bring it straight back up. Choose where you want to support your spine, or both legs together. Slowly lower down and slowly lower up. Inhale and exhale. What you're doing is you're getting length right here in your core. You're strengthening your ab muscles in a lengthened position, and then bring it in tight. Inhale, exhale. Feel free to alternate, keeping the support if you want to, adding the support if you need to. Last 2. 1 more. Let's give our hip flexors a little break. Bring your legs down, take them nice and wide, and just drop them over to one side. And then switch them over to the other side. Little break. 1 more time each side. We have 1 set left in the series. And bring it up. Hug the ribs in. Lift the pelvic floor. Pelvis stays as neutral as you can. Add the support under your hips. Hands by your side or upper body curls up. We're going to do beats on the way down. Beats are your legs come about shoulder width and come together. So it's kind of quick little taps of your ankles, and you're going to slowly lower down while you're doing beats. Once you are at your lowest position, pause your beats, cross your ankles, and bring your knees up. Extend them straight to the ceiling, uncross, and go into beats. Shoulder width only, so nice and quick, cross the ankles, bring it in, and extend. See if you can alternate which ankle is on top. Cross and up and extend. Hug your ribs in tight. Where's your back? Right here. It should not be lifting. And reach. Strong. Cross and lift. Cross. 1 more. Cross and lift. Did anybody else find it really hard to switch your ankles? Which one was on top? I did. All right, float the legs to 90 degrees. Hands come behind your head. Inhale. As you exhale, curl your upper body up. Your gaze is looking through your legs. Hug the ribs in nice and tight. Add that imprint of your back because now your upper body is up and your lower body goes straight into bicycles, reaching the armpit towards the knee. If your hip flexors are done being up, keep your legs down. and twist side to side. If you bring your legs down, keep the pelvis more in a neutral position if you can. Reach, reach. Keep your legs long, reaching it long. Good. You're choosing the height of your legs today. If it feels better to go straight to the ceiling, that's fine. Do what feels good. Reach. Think about the armpit going towards the leg instead of the elbow. The elbow stays nice and open. We are flipping over after this. This is all we've got. Reach, reach. 4, 4, 3, 2. Leg is going straight. Hold this one out. Hold. Keep it straight. And you're going to straighten the bent leg towards the ceiling. Bend it, and then switch and hold. Straighten the bent leg towards the ceiling. Bend, switch and hold. Extend this bent leg up and down, switch and hold. So when your leg extends, it's kind of like a scissor look right here. And then bend, back to the bicycle, kind of a scissor pause. Good. Yes. If you want more of a stretch when you bend it, flex the foot and then point. Flex the foot and stretch on the back of your leg. Reach up. Oh my goodness, I'm ready to be done. You got it. 2. Reach up. 1 more each side. Extend. Last time on this side. Extend. Bend both knees in. Curl up nice and tight and hold. And relax it down. Fantastic work on all that. Flip yourself all the way over. Legs are in line with your sit bones, so you're straight out. Reach your arms long. Pull your belly button in so you feel it pulling away from the mat instead of pushing into the mat. Obviously, everyone's belly button is still going to be touching the mat, but I just want you to think about that. Reach your right arm and your left leg away from you, stretching it as long way as you can, and then bring it back down and switch. See if you could do this without rocking back and forth on your body. So you're stretching it away. Good. And back down. Your chin is tucked down. Your gaze is about 2 inches maybe in front of your nose. You're not rocking side to side. You're stretching long away from you, up and down. Good. Reach. Trying not to take this into your lower back. You're lifting mid-back to upper back, and your core is engaged. That's why you're pulling your belly button towards your spine to protect your lower back a little bit. 1 more each side. Stick with that, or lift upper body and lower body up at the same time. Again, don't bring this into your lower back. Pull your belly button in, and then go into full swimming. The proper breathing is an inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like the hundreds, but just breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're reaching your arms away from you, reaching your legs. You're stretching as far as you can. We've got 4, 3, 2. Steady your arms and your legs and stretch. Keep reaching, keep breathing. 4, 3. Stretch a little bit longer. 2. And bring it down. Good job on those. Bring your hands by your shoulders and gently push yourself all the way up. Tuck your toes under. I think I might have to tuck my shirt in for this one. Tuck your toes under. And then bring yourself up into a pike. So kind of like a downward dog, but you're on your tiptoes, dropping your chest towards your thighs a little bit. Spread the fingers nice and wide, middle fingers pointing towards the front of the room. You're going to stay here, or you're going to tap the outside of your right ankle. Left hand to the outside of your right leg. Bring it back. Tap the other side. Bring it back. Then unwind your spine into a plank. One strong straight line. Stay here, or bring your right knee towards your left elbow. Back to center. Left knee towards right elbow. Back to center. Hold. Shoot your hips back up. And tap the opposite side, and center, and side, and center. Unwind your spine, so you're not just going into plank, you're unwinding it 1 vertebrae at a time, and twist across. If you can, switch leg leads. Good. Hold plank. Lift back up into pike. Good. Tap side. You can do this on the wall. Your pike will just look more like a table, and then lengthen into more of a plank. hug and rotate side and side. Hold plank, hike it up. Good, tap side and side. Unwind, you got it. And twist side and side. And lift it up. Good. Oh, twist. No, wait, twist it, tap. I got a little too comfortable here. And tap. Hold. Unwind your spine. Really strong. And twist. Rotating from the waist, not from the shoulders. Pike it back up a couple times through. Stay here or rotate. Tapping to the outsides of the leg. Use your abs right here. Unwind your spine. You're lifting your belly button. You're lifting your mid back, lower back, all the way to the ceiling until you're in one straight line, and then rotate across. Good. Now this next one, last one time through, lift it up. Hold your pike to bring it over the side and hold for breath. Inhale. And exhale, bring it back to center. Other side and hold. Inhale. As you exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, stay in your pike. Use your abs to unwind your spine into a plank. Hold. Bring your right knee over, across, and hold. Inhale, stay. As you exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, stay. And exhale, bring it across. Inhale, stay. Bring it back to center. Hold. Bring your knees down and give yourself a break. Interlace your, or like hold onto your fingers and pull your arms across so you're just releasing between your wrists. Switch which hand is in front and pull away. Good. All right. One last thing. And we're calling it for the Monday. All the way down onto your elbows. Hands are straight out from your elbows. Elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. Lengthen yourself into a plank. You can be on your knees. You can be up against the wall if it's too much to be on your shoulders this way. Slide your shoulders down your back and away from your ears. Hug your ribs in really tight. Pull your belly button towards your spine. If that feels good and you want to, then extend yourself into a full plank. Make sure you're here and breathing. We're going to do 1 minute. Not starting from when I was talking, but from what I just said, 1 minute. Really strong. Shoulders stay strong. You can vary. You can go between your knees. You can come up between your toes anytime. For your 1 minute, keep breathing. I should have stayed the tumbleweed story for right now, right? We need something to think about. How about the stretching you get to do after this if you're doing the stretching challenge with us? Good job. Make sure you're breathing. We're more than halfway. You can do it. Good. Where are the shoulders? Make sure you're not sinking between the shoulder blades. Start to lift that a little bit more towards the ceiling. You can do it. Keep breathing. Good. I made some bread right before this class, and I'm looking at my hands at all the dough that I didn't get off of my hands. Good. Less than 10 seconds. You can do it. Smudgy. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I do those planks for you, just so you know. Just sit in whatever position is comfortable for you, whatever feels good. Lengthen yourself up. Bring one hand down and reach the other arm up and over. Anchor down through your sit bones. Good. Stay here and kind of just rotate, opening your chest a little bit towards the ceiling. And now rotate your chest towards the floor a little bit. Bring it back to the front and lift it up. Other side comes up and over. Make sure you're breathing. Just hold it here for a second. Open your chest a little bit towards the ceiling. And rotate your chest a little bit towards the floor. Open it back up to the center. We made it. Lengthen up through the crown of your head and inhale, perfect posture. Let go of your core, let go of the pelvic floor. Not all the way, obviously. But just feel relaxed and take a big inhale, filling everything up. And exhale, bring your arms across. Nice work. We'll see you next Monday. If you have any requests, let me know. If you want to avoid teasers for a week after you just did 20 teasers today, we could maybe take a break next week. Let me know what you want. I'll see you next Tuesday.